I'm WVTM 13 Chief Meteorologist Jason Simpson, and we finally have some wet weather to talk about around here. And it all starts with that return flow that's developed out to our west. As that begins to move eastbound over the next couple of days and a cold front moves in, we get some showers on Friday, yes. This is not the kind of rain that's really going to break the drought. It's certainly not going to rain everywhere. But there's drier air that moves in with this front. So up toward Huntsville, Decatur, the Shoals, we are shutting the rain down by 7 p.m. on Friday. Not necessarily the case down here toward Montgomery or Camden or Monroeville or even Meridian or potentially even Chilton County, Coosa County. In this zone, I think we're going to stick with some rain through Friday evening. Then the front keeps on moving south, but that no longer matters because we've got what's called an overrunning situation developing where that southwest wind runs up and over the top of the cooler air at the surface, and that's going to set up a pretty healthy rain over south and the edge of what we'll call central Alabama through Sunday afternoon and Sunday evening. We finally had a little bit of rain on WVTM 13 Live Doppler here on this Thursday afternoon. There hadn't been that much, and there will not be that much. You can see what's going on out to our west, and usually when you get something out here, that does spell some rain for Alabama. Here's what some of the short-term model guidance looks like. This is called the HRRR, the HRRR. A few spotty showers through early Friday morning. Then we get this rain through the late part of Friday afternoon into Friday evening. This is very light and of what I would call little impact. Saturday, most of the rain then begins to shift down toward the south of Interstate 20, and that's where things start to really add up over the weekend. So Saturday and Sunday, highs will be in the upper 50s and low 60s. It's going to be cool and cloudy, a light east to northeast breeze, and a pretty good chance of rain, especially to the south of Birmingham. What you're looking at right here is a forecast map that shows the chance of roughly 1/2 to 1 inch of rain being primarily south of Birmingham and a greater amount up to the north. So ultimately what happens with this is that we get better coverage of rain down south, and we'll take the numbers off because I think this probably explains it a little bit better than the numbers do on their own. Heavier rain is expected in Chilton County and Coosa County southward down through Marbury and Prattville and Montgomery over to Tuskegee, places like Tallahassee and Auburn, and then down toward Hayneville and Selma, Demopolis, Thomasville, Camden. You get into Shelby County and Talladega County, Clay County, maybe even parts of Greene and Hale. We may have a greater than a 1/2 inch of rain, but I would say north of Birmingham to Huntsville, Decatur, there's just not that much hope of anything significant. So this is what it looks like on the 7-day forecast. We'll be in the 60s on Friday, upper 50s and low 60s over the weekend. And keep an eye out there on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of next week. We are probably going to have to add a greater chance of some showers for central Alabama. When I put this forecast together earlier today, I thought most of the rain would probably stay south of Birmingham, so that's why we only keep a limited chance of a shower Tuesday or Wednesday. We will watch that to see how the trends are looking. Right now, it certainly looks like we could have some wet weather toward the middle part of next week.